Hi, Tstdc. Joey here with Lucy Jane. I did do my makeup, as you can tell, because I am so bored in quarantine. Incredibly depressed. This is my senior speech, and there are a couple things that I would like to touch on. Your finger is literally in the way of the camera.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, shit. Good girl, Lucy Jane. Good girl. Did you just go potty outside? You just went potty outside. Yes, you did.
No,
Please.
okay.
I will tell you if I want it to stop. I had Miss Stacy Endman for English, and I love that woman dearly. Lucy! Lucy! God damn it. I don't like it. Start over. Turn it off. I don't like it. James, I don't like me, then you know that I, along with pretty much everyone else on the team, has had a very rocky relationship with this activity. Since my sophomore year up through this year, it has been a love-hate relationship, and that's been incredibly draining emotionally. It's a mess. First time that I really felt that sinking feeling of like, this is devastating, was my sophomore year at Nationals, when there were 3 of us going in POI and none of us broke, and we were crushed, obviously. But Victor Silva and Joe Guffey brought us in 1 by 1. It was Taylor, Caitlin, and I, and he would tell us, like, what do you think you did wrong? What happened? Blah blah blah. And I will always remember sitting there in the room with them and thinking to myself, I didn't do anything wrong. I did everything exactly as you taught me. I mean, we've spent months preparing for this moment, and we drop out of prelims, and that's a really shitty feeling, especially at a tournament like that. But I know for a fact that I'm not the only one who's gone through that kind of thing. That feeling of what am I doing wrong? But the truth is, in an activity like this, you are not doing anything wrong. And I cannot stress that enough. You can work your ass off and still not see any results, because that's the kind of thing that we signed up for. And I know that a lot of people often ask, well, why am I doing this? Not why am I doing this, as in, oh, I need my purpose, although that's important too, but why am I doing this? Because 10 years from now, it's not going to matter at all. Like, do I really love it enough? And if you find yourself asking that question and yet coming back every season, then that means you do. You are good enough. I think you just need someone to tell you that you are good enough. Just because you're not placing top 3 at every damn tournament does not mean that you are not worthy, just like the rest of us are. With that being said, if you need to step back and take a break from speech and debate to realize how much you miss it, then do that. If you don't miss it, then maybe it just wasn't meant to be. But if you do, hold on to it. Because results are bullshit. But you and your talent and your ability to fight for what you believe in is not.